Jets fans, how long has it been since we could say this with confidence? The New York Jets just wrapped up their mandatory minicamp with 0 injuries. Not a single name on the injury report. And in a franchise that's been haunted by devastating offseason setbacks, this moment, this minicamp, is a rare breath of fresh air. This isn't just another offseason headline. This is a turning point. Because if you've been bleeding green long enough, you know what it feels like to watch your team's season fall apart before it even starts. Remember last year? Or go further back. Remember Chuck Clark in 2023, a torn ACL in June, season over before he even put on the pads in preseason. Or Chuck Becton, a name that became synonymous with injury setbacks instead of dominant offensive line play. Every summer felt like we were holding our breath. Would the Jets survive OTAs? Would they make it through minicamp? Could we finally enter training camp at full strength? Year after year, those hopes were shattered, key players sidelined, depth charts decimated, dreams crushed before they even had a chance to breathe. But 2025? It's starting different. You can feel it in the locker room. You can see it in the drills. You can hear it in the tone of Coach Robert Saleh's voice when he says, "These guys are locked in. They're protecting each other. They're committed." Every single player showed up. No holdouts, no drama, and most importantly, no injuries. Even players in contract years, guys with everything to lose, showed up ready to work. That's not just professionalism, that's culture. That's unity. And let's be honest, Jets fans deserve this moment. We deserve to feel just a little optimistic heading into July. We've carried the scars of hype seasons that crumbled before week 1. We've seen rosters that looked elite on paper never take the field together. But this time there's real hope. Not the overhyped media-driven kind, the earned kind. The kind that's built on discipline, commitment, and a team that actually looks like a team. What we saw over these 3 days of minicamp was more than just clean health reports. We saw accountability, players taking extra reps on their own, rookies getting pulled aside by veterans, not yelled at, not hazed, but coached up. And the new faces in the coaching staff, already making an impact. There's a level of detail in these practices that hasn't been here in years. That matters. Because games in September are won by habits formed in June. If you believe this team might finally be turning the corner, if you're tired of false starts and ready for real progress, subscribe to Jetstream News. This is where we keep it real. No fluff, no sugarcoating. Just straight up, passionate coverage of your New York Jets.
And in the comments, let's talk.
Do you believe the Jets can finally stay healthy and play up to their potential? Or is it just another calm before the storm? Jets fans, we're heading into training camp with a healthy roster and a focused locker room. That's rare. That's powerful. And that could be the difference between another lost season or finally living up to the potential we've been promised for years. The pain of the past doesn't have to define the future. Not if this team stays healthy. Not if this team stays together. Not if this team remembers who they're playing for, us. Let's ride, Jets Nation. This could be our moment. Go Jets!